Welcome back to another figure review. In this review, we're going to take a look at Hasbro Star Wars Vintage Collection Han Solo and Stormtrooper Disguise. This is the vintage card. As you can tell, it's seen its better days. It's all bent up. But that's okay because I'm going to open it anyway. Top left here, we have this is for ages 4 and above. Top right, warning for choking hazard for anybody under 3 years of age. Here in the center, we have the Star Wars logo, vintage looking Luke and Leia image. Just below there, we have Han Solo Stormtrooper nameplate. On the far left, we have the Stormtrooper, Han Solo and Stormtrooper disguise figure in his bubble. And we have the artwork here on the right of Han in a trash compactor holding his blaster. Bottom right, we have the Kenner logo. On the back here, this is a VC143. Here at the top right, here is the other figures available currently in that wave. And the bottom half shows the warnings in different languages, product information, UPC, Disney logo, Hasbro logo, and in the middle we have the vintage logo. Which ironically, I think that should be on the front of the package, but they never seem to put it there. But you'd think that would be something that would be on the actual front. Alright. So it's like Han comes with a helmet and a blaster. So let's get him out of the wrinkled old package. Wow. Here he is in his blister. Let's pull this off, toss it. There's no zip ties, no gum bands or nothing, so looks like everything just pops out. But there is a piece of tape on his blaster. So let's see if we can get that off. Yeah, pretty easy. Blaster's done in all black. Got a silver tip there on the back. And some silver here. And which looks like where the shell would eject if it was a normal gun. But since this is a laser pulse rifle, whatever you want to call it, does not shoot bullets. That's kind of cliche, I guess. Here's his helmet. Traditional Stormtrooper helmet. Gray here on the back top. Gray and some blue on the sides here. Some black. Just a little dots of silver. Fits pretty good. There we go, nice and focused. Alright, we'll remove the helmet and take a look at that head sculpt. And this is the head sculpt that this figure comes with. It does look like Han. There's that bushy hair. Camera's not staying in focus safe for some reason. Okay, for articulation, let's see here. It goes down just a hair of that much on a ball joint. We'll go 360 if you desire that. Shoulders on a ball joint. They go up pretty far, pretty nice. They will go 360. There is bendable elbows. Wow, very nice. Get you 90 degrees. And this one gets you a little better than 90 degrees. Thing I did notice is, what's up with this? These hand guards kind of have a blue tint to them. This is white, so it's not actually a camera. There's actually bluer. Not sure if they didn't paint that fully or the black is shown through. Oh, what's going on? But that's what you're seeing. Okay, he has chest articulation. We'll go 360 if you want. Rocks back a little bit. Forward that much. He has no little waist. This is the only articulation here. He has those swivel legs, which if you want him to sit, you need to swivel them out and then up. But as the same as the Luke figure, these things get in the way here, his belt pieces, for sitting purposes. He does have bendable knees. If you can get by these little white pieces, he can sit pretty good. Remembering that gun holster there will get in the way too if it's not sitting on a stool or something. So that's how far his knees go backward, because of the armor hitting the lower shin armor hitting the thigh armor. And his feet will pivot down and go 360 if you desire. It's a pretty good pose. So let's spin this back around. Let's get Han back to normal position here. Let's see what we got going on. He does have a gun holster. Let's see what happens when we try to stick his blaster in there. Well, it's not really a kind of a holster. It's kind of a through hole. And it's not going to work. So it's kind of a fake. Just a piece of plastic. So that's disappointing. The joints are nice and fluid on this figure. Nothing stiff. This gun pretty good. Now let's take a look at a comparison picture with him and Luke in Stormtrooper disguise. did already notice some differences in them. So let's bring in Luke. His helmet. What's really interesting about it is that he is a tad bit shorter than Han. Oops, trying to hold that. If you can tell or not, but he is a tad shorter, so it's kind of cool. But the differences I noticed is in the belt. His belt, Luke's belt's totally different. Especially right here. And then Luke actually has a blaster holster here, and Han has a flap. You can put his blaster in there. And then Han has a cylinder on his back of his belt. Luke does not. Luke has this device on his. And he also has those blue tinted hands. That hand's more wider than Luke's other hand. That's interesting. So there is some differences in their Stormtrooper outfit versus just being the same one reused. Fortunately, I used one thing I'm not liking is this big arch piece here. That is huge. It's especially even huge on Luke. That's god awful looking. This piece right here. Especially when they could use the everyone's favorite Stormtrooper, Rogue One. Would look better. This is just too high up. Needs to come down more. The same thing with Luke. Definitely needs to come down more. Should have came down like to here. It'd have been so much better. But here's Luke's helmet. Let's get him out of there for a second. And here's Han's. Here is a Rogue One and a Rogue One. So that's kind of how they compare if they're trying to be in disguise. Can you tell the difference? I sure can. Be that kind of mismatch. Yeah. But it's got really well. They look pretty good. It's just that chest armor really stands out on Han and Luke. But this has been your review for the vintage Han Solo and Stormtrooper disguise. If you guys, this is one of the older vintage figures, one of the older waves of this video. So I did notice that he was starting to go up in price online. So don't wait too much longer if you're interested in picking up this figure. Decent figure. Not perfect. Mainly with these hand guards here. Not sure what's going on with that. And mainly this chest piece. But nice, fluent, good articulation. Traditional Stormtrooper outfit. I mean, not even the Rogue Ones have that much of a gap. Should have just seated a little lower. Alright guys, I wish you guys happy hunting if you're looking for this figure. And if you like these videos, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Definitely help me out. And always, thank you for watching.